Okay. Appreciate you letting me do that.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
No, it should just be going right on. It is on? Okay. Huh?
Is your page open?
Yeah, just go and like it and. Thank you. Welcome to Cinco de Mayo tournament in Derby, Kansas. We're facing a team called All Clans out of Okmulgee, Oklahoma. This is your amiable host, Dane. Bryce is up to bat. She faces strike 2 over that outside corner. Opening batter of the game is Bryce. She'll be followed by Allie. Just low and out of the strike zone for 1 ball, 2 strikes to Bryceland. Bryceland will be followed by Allie. Should be a great tilt. These girls step up this weekend. 14U. Ball away, low and away for 2-2 to Bryceland. Coming off of a pretty good showing last weekend in Arkansas, the 2-2. Up out of the zone for a 3-2, full count to Bryceland. Top of the first inning here. Going once again to the Mevo, see if we can get it right this time. Bryceland chops from the pitcher. She spins, gets Bryce at first for 1 out. That's Allie. She puts one to the left. It goes off of the shortstop's glove, and she reaches on an error and advances. On the error. Same error. Georgia steps in. She'll be followed by Olivia. Runner at second. Runner at second. With 1 out, Georgia steps in. Looks at one low, out of the zone. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes to Georgia. Too far in. Ball 2. Ball 2 to Georgia. 2 balls, no strikes. Olivia is on deck, looking for her shot. Georgia stares down a strike. 2-1's the count to her. 1 down. Top of the first inning here. No score as of yet. Khaos is the visiting team. Looks at strike 2 over that outside corner. 2-2. Pitcher evens up the count. Dugout's in a fever pitch already this early afternoon. The 2-2 to Georgia. Puts one out to left center. Oh, it drops in for a base hit. Allie gets a late jump. Advances to third. Runners at second, third with one out. Runners at second and third. Olivia steps in, looking to get some RBIs early in this game. First offering to her. Inside on that corner, clips it off for strike one. No balls in a strike to Olivia. The 0-1. Swings that one above the letters for strike two. Following Olivia will be Sydney. Olivia down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Changeup doesn't quite get there. Ball 1. One down remains. Sydney steps up. Khaos takes an early lead, 2-0. Sydney looks at one in the dirt. It gets away from the catcher. Olivia advances to third. Umpire instructs Sydney to stay in the box if it gets past, or get out of the way if the ball gets past. She looks at a 1-0 count. Puts one up the center. Short gathers. Takes a shot at first. Sydney's able to just dance around that offline throw by the shortstop. Olivia comes in to score. 3-0. Riley steps in with one down. Sydney at first. 3-0 is the lead now for Khaos over all clans. Ball in the dirt. Sydney takes a look, but decides to stay. Catcher did a great job of keeping that in front of her. Riley looks at a 1-ball, no strike count. Following Riley will be Sophia. Ball out of the zone for 2-0. Sydney remains at first, looking to steal at a moment's notice. Riley puts one to short. A line drive dealt with by the shortstop. Sydney strays off a second or off a first, but is able to get back in time. So 2 down. Runner remains at first. Sophia steps in, and she'll be followed by Katie with 2 down, top of the first. Ball gets away from the catcher. Sydney's able to advance. Advances to second. 1 ball, no strikes. To Sophia. With 2 down, top of the first inning here. Sophia takes a driving cut at 1, misses for strike 1. 1-1's a count to her. Ball straight back. Foul ball. Strike 2. Sydney remains at second with 2 down. 1-2's a count to Sophia. Sophia blasts one over the outreached hand of the shortstop. Sydney comes around. She's going to easily score. The 4th run of the inning for Khaos on a base hit by Sophia. 4-0 is now the lead for Khaos early in this tilt. Katie steps in. Katie steps in. looking to drive one, but gets just a piece of it for strike one. Sophia takes a good lead off the first, has to go back on the foul ball. Lily follows Katie, the 0-1. Puts one to short. Short sits on it. Oh, bobbles it, and everybody's safe. Lily steps in. Courtesy for catcher. For Katie on first, Sydney will be the courtesy runner. Sydney will take the honors with courtesy running. Runners at first and second for Khaos, leading in the game 4-0 in the top half of this first inning. 2 outs. Sophia at second, Sydney at first, Lily at the plate. Puts one to short. Line drive. Dealt with for 3 outs. So we go to the bottom half of the first. Khaos leading on the scoreboard 4-0.
I think it's only on YouTube. So Facebook stream failed.
Okay.
Are you using Nate's phone?
Mm-hmm. We'll get it right for the next one.
YouTube's on, so.
I think that's where it's that'll end up anyway. So we go to the bottom half. Ella will be in the circle this opening game. Behind the plate will be Katie at first. Riley. Second, Bryceland. Shortstop, Georgia. Third base, Lily. And as always, we'll get those outfielders as soon as they come set. Ball's in, calls Katie. Khaos going to the bottom of the fourth, leading 4-0. Up first for all clans will be Sophie, followed by Madison with Tina in the hole. Sophie steps in, looking to start it off for all clans in the bottom half of this inning. Ball to Bryce. A stinging ball. Bryce is equal to it. One out on the stinging line drive that Bryce is able to get to. That brings up Madison for all clans with 1 out. All caught a piece of it for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to Madison. Tina to follow Madison. This all clans team is from the Okmulgee area in Oklahoma. The 0-1 up out of the zone. 1-1 is the count. Ball twisted, foul for strike 2. 1-2 is the count to the batter, to Madison. Khaos is always looking to go 3 up, 3 down. Madison steps back in, digs in, readies herself, and we're set. The 1-2. Gets a piece, fouls it off her shin, it looked like, or her ankle. Count remains, the ball and 2 strikes. One, 2 is the count to Madison. Tina is in the on-deck circle for all clans, looking to time out. Ball to Georgia at short. She backhands, makes a strong throw. Oh, it gets over the outstretched jump of Riley. Runner is able to get to second. That brings up Tina with a runner with Madison at second for all clans with 1 out, bottom of this first inning. Up out of the zone for ball 1 to Tina.
Here we go, ladies, here we go.
One ball, no strike. Ball up to second. Bryce drifts back. Makes the play. Two down. Runner remains at second. Ball right back to Ella. Sticks her glove up. Snares it out of the air for 3 outs. And we go to the top of the second. Khaos with a 4-0 lead. Man, I could almost sit down. I'm used to standing. We're still trying to work out some of the kinks. The coverage out here in Derby isn't the greatest, but we're doing the best we can with what we've got. So we hope you'll stay with us. Leading it off for the Khaos, the top half of this second will be Ella. She'll be followed by Carly. Or I'm sorry, Claire. She'll be followed by Claire. My sideline HD is failing me. We got the lineup a little jumbled here. Ella steps in though. Off a great first inning for her in the circle. Ella pipes one to left field. Left drifts. Oh, it gets over her head. Ella rounds first. Goes to second. Rounds second and she's heading for third. Coach Nate with the windmill. He's sending her on home. She's coming in. And she's standing up for an inside the park home run. That widens the gap for Khaos. 5-0. Up steps Claire Jack with no outs. Straight back for strike 1. Fouled off. Goes down in the count. No balls, 1 strike.
Claire.
Carly follows Claire. Claire puts one up towards short. Short calls it, gathers, gets underneath, and makes the grab for out number 1. Claire got underneath that one. Took a good hack at it, but got just underneath. Easy can of corn for the shortstop. 1 down. Carly steps in. She'll be followed by top of the lineup, Bryceland. Carly puts one straight up in foul territory. Catcher makes a great effort to that ball, but can't quite reach out enough to get it. Carly goes down in the count. No balls, 1 strike. Carly steps back in. Down a strike. Looks at ball one. Evens it up. The 1-1. Up out of the zone for ball two. Two-1 is the count to Carly. Just outside. Ball tailing away. 3-1. Hitter's count for Carly. Carly blasting out to left, right center, drops in for a base hit. Carly is now at first. Top of the lineup, Bryceland. One down. Top of the second. Khaos with a 5-0 lead. Just outside. Bryceland squared the bunt, pulled it back. Takes the ball up out of the zone. Carly remains at first. Following Bryce will be Allie in a 5-0 game. Khaos is leading in the opening game of this Cinco de Mayo tournament. Bryson puts one to short. She's able to shuffle her feet, get under it, make the squeeze for the out. On the floating ball. Two down. Allie steps in, followed by Georgia. Carly remains at first. Allie puts one to third. Third gathers. She's not going to get her. Ball gets away from first. Allie takes third. Carly comes rounding third. She's going to look to score. Allie, the forgotten runner, takes third. So run scores for Khaos. 6-0 is now the lead. Up steps Georgia with the Allie at third with two down. Georgia steps in. She'll be followed by Olivia. Looks at the ball out of the zone. One ball, no strikes. Here we go, Gigi. Out of the zone again for ball two. No balls, two strikes. Or two balls, no strikes to Georgia with two down. Allie remains at third. Georgia peels one foul into the screen here at Dekarsky Park in Derby. Two balls and a strike to Georgia with two down. Georgia puts one to second. Second comes in. Oh, she drops it. That ball was dying. That wind is blowing from right field in. And it hits off the heel of her glove at second. So a run scores on the error. And Georgia reaches. 7-0 is now the lead as Olivia steps in. Peels one foul into the screen. No balls and a strike to Olivia. Olivia steps back in. The 0-1. Peeled straight back again. 0-2. Ball is out of the zone for ball one. Olivia very disciplined on the changeup as it fell away. Ball and 2 strikes are now to her. Georgia was able to take second on that pitch. Ball just inside. Great discipline by Olivia to not chase. 2-2. Two-two's a count to Olivia with 2 outs. Runner at second. 7-0 is the lead for Khaos. Ball to no man's land there. Fluttering ball. Dealt with by the pitcher for the 3rd out. Retires Khaos. 3 more runs pushed across by the Grays. As we go to the bottom of the 2nd, Khaos with a commanding 7-0 lead over all clans. Back to work with the mitts for Khaos. A couple of changes in the infield, or one change at least. Lily's taking a break for this 2nd inning. At 3rd, Claire Jack will take over the honors. Up first in the bottom of this 2nd inning for all clans will be Chloe, followed by Kinley. All clans chasing 7 runs. Out in right field will be Carly for the Khaos. Straightaway center, Allie. Left field, Sydney. Bottom of the 2nd. Here we go. Back to work for Ella. Ball to short. Oh, it handcuffs Georgia. Gets through for a base hit for Chloe. Put a good sting on the ball. Gets past Georgia. Runner at first with no outs. Up steps Kinley. Ball just out of the zone. Above the letters for ball 1. Ball high. 1-0's the count for Kinley. Up out of the zone again for ball 2. Katie's checking Chloe at first there, keeping her close to the base there as to not give up the steal. 2-0's the count to Kinley. Ball reached out for. Bryce steals the ball, tags Chloe on the way by, and still has time to flip to Riley at first for a double play. 2 down. Two down. Up steps Abigail for all clans. She'll be followed by Ryan. Looks at the ball in the dirt, turf. One ball, no strikes to Abigail. Ball in the turf once again for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Abigail. She'll be followed by Ryan. 2-0. Ball straight in the air, up, out of play for strike 1. 2-1's the count. Abigail looking to reach base here. A solid base knock. Bases are empty for all clans. The 1-2 just lands short for ball 3. Three ones to count. Swung on for strike 2. Ella fills the count up with 2 down. The payoff. Ball peeled foul. Abigail stays alive to fight another pitch. We do it again at 3-2. Base is empty with 2 down. Ball over Bryce. She's not able to get her glove reached out to it. Abigail reaches for a base hit. Up steps Ryan for all clans, looking to drive her teammate around. Had to peel off the catcher's shin guards. Ryan looks to put something out in the grass, the real grass here at Dekarski. Trailing in the game 0-7. Strike 1 over that outside corner. Ella doing a great job of painting those corners. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. Ball straight to the center field. Drops right in front of Allie for a base knock. Something brewing for all clans. Runners at first and second with 2 down.
Come on, Faye. Keep it going.
Looking to scratch the scoreboard there. Up steps Peyton. Should be followed by Kaylee. Ball up to Georgia at short. Calls it. Makes a squeeze to retire the side. No harm done in that half inning. So we go to the top of the third. Khaos retaining their 7-0 advantage. Well, we have this time. We like to thank all those who make this possible. Those sponsors that believe in this Khaos organization and this group. Businesses, individuals, businesses like All Sports Drip. Katie Hamby over there does a great job. You can take a look at some of their fine work at allsportsdrip.com or give her a call at 877-437-4776. Copper Coin Dairy Queens with location in Hayes, Goddard, Mays, and Maple and Maze and Maple and Ridge for all your sweet cold treats. Also Goddard Storage, 408 East Industrial in Goddard, Kansas for all your storage needs. 316-648-5526 is the phone number out there. Give them a call and they'll be most accommodating for you. Leading us off in the top of this third will be Sydney, leading 7-0 on the scoreboard, and she'll be followed by Riley. Sydney leads us off. By half a step. 1 down. Great. Shortstop did a great job of flashing the leather there on the backhand. Strong throw to first to get Sydney in time. Up steps Riley with 1 out. She'll be followed by Sophia. Riley puts one out to right center. That's going to drop for a base hit. Anything that goes out to that right field, there's a 15-20 mile an hour wind blowing in. It's not very consistent. It kind of pulsating wind. It makes anything out there die. So Riley was the fortunate recipient of that said wind. Reaches for a single. Runner at first with 1 out. Top of this 3rd inning. Sophia steps in. And she'll be followed by Katie. Sophia just belts one out. Foul though. Strike 1. Allowed strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to Sophia. Strike 2 on that inside corner, right at the knees.
Hey, what time, D?
0-2's the count to Sophia with Riley at first. 1 out. Sophia puts one up and out of play. Into the tin roof. Count remains 0-2 as Sophia stays alive. Katie in the on-deck circle looking to make her mark, or hoping to make her mark. The 0-2 up out of the zone for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Errant ball comes onto the field there.
What time, D?
1-2's the count to Sophia. Coach Justin at first. Word for today is battle. Up out of the zone for ball 2. A fever pitch in that Khaos dugout, as you can hear. The 2-2. Puts one out to center. Ball is dying. Center field is able to settle underneath it, make the squeeze on the long fly ball for 2 outs. Katie steps in with 2 outs. Katie steps in. Riley remains at first. Katie pops one in the air. Second and first look at each other. First calls her off. Comes in, makes a squeeze for the 3rd out. Side retired. Khaos get nothing in that top half. And the score remains 7-0 in favor of your Khaos 12U Gray. Is that Kaylee or Kylie? Kylie. Kylie, I had it wrong. My 1st grade reading let me down. Change behind the plate. Olivia comes in. She'll be the catcher. Back at 3rd base will be Lily. Ball's in, calls Olivia. Back to work for Khaos with the gloves. Change in right field. Carly is taking a break. Sophia will go to right field. As always, Allie in center field. Sydney remains in left. Kylie steps up for all clans in the bottom of this 3rd inning. Looking to put some runs on the board in a game that they trail 0-7. Swung on for strike 1. Following Kylie will be the top of the lineup, Sophie. Oh, 1's a count to Kylie. Ball to Georgia at short. Oh, handcuffs her. Comes up throwing. Safe. She just beats it out. Burning down that first baseline. She beats out the throw for a base hit. Runner at first with no outs. Bottom of this third inning. Ball to Bryce. Bryce is able to slide over literally on her knees and make the squeeze for one out. Runner remains at first. Up steps Madison for all clans, and she'll be followed by Tina. One down. Runner at first. Up out of the zone for ball one. We hope you'll join us again amongst your Saturday afternoon endeavors at 3 o'clock for the next game of Khaos. Madison twists on one, peels it foul, out of play. Or turns on it foul, out of play. At 3 o'clock, it's Khaos' next pool play game in this Cinco de Mayo tournament. They'll face another team from Oklahoma. 1-1's a count to Madison. Ball twisted foul again down that third baseline. Ella goes ahead in the count. A ball and 2 strikes. One, 2 is a count to Madison. Ball out to left. Sydney settles under it. Makes a squeeze on a long fly ball for 2 down. Long fly. Madison gave that one a ride. Great hit by her. Sydney was able to settle in under it. Up steps Tina with a runner at first. 2 down. Ball chopper to Georgia. Comes up, fields it, fires the first for out number 3. Nothing doing for all clans in the bottom half of the third. Some more of those great people that help this organization, that sponsor these girls, give it their time and effort and their funds to help these girls. Party Bounce, Moonwalk Rentals, the Clantons, great family, great business. PartyBounceMoonwalks.com, or you can call 316-519-5174. Leading it off in this top half of the fourth will be Money Lily Alvarez. She'll be followed by Ella. Khaos looking to add to their 7-0 advantage. Lily steps in, scores the bunt, pulls back, takes ball 1. Swing away, says Coach Nate. 1 ball, no strikes to Lily. Looks at a ball below the knees, inside. Two balls, no strikes to Lily. Lily reaches out for one. Pushes it foul. Two balls and a strike to her. 2-1 to Lily. Ball right back to the pitcher. Scoops. Gets Lily in time at first for one out.
To the plate, number 10, Ella Bontrager.
Ella steps in. With one out, she's followed by Claire Jack. Lays off the ball that is tailing away. Looks at ball one. One ball, no strikes. Ella cracks one to the left. Twisting, foul. Out of play. Great effort by left field there. Ran out of real estate over there. 1-1's the count. One's a count to Ella with one out. Base is empty for Khaos. Lays off ball two in the turf. 2-1. Swings at the off speed. Out in front of it for 2-2. Two's a count to Ella. Ball switching balls for the pitcher. One down. Ella looking to replicate her previous at-bat where she hit inside the park home run. Out of the zone for ball three. Ella works the big count full with one out. Ella pushed from the left field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Courtesy runner. Ella coming for Ella. Oh, who's running the audio? Courtesy runner is Lily, so she's at first. Claire Jack steps in. With one out, runner at first. Looks at the ball, up out of the zone. The 1-0 to Claire. Ball too far in. 2-0. Claire off the fists, fouls it straight back. 2-1. Khaos batters are this game to start off. They're doing great. They're attacking the balls that they like, put some good wood to them. 2 balls and a strike to Claire. In the turf for 3-1. Three ones to count to Claire. Swung on ball 4, which turns into full count now. 3-2. Full count to Claire with Lily at first. Following Claire will be Carly. Claire puts one to short, gets beyond the glove of the short is able to come. Gets the lead off at second. 2 down. Carly steps in with 2 down. Runner at first. Ball out of the zone for ball 1. One ball, no strikes to Carly. Carly puts one to second. Second bobbles, gathers. Makes the play at first to retire the side. Again, nothing doing for Khaos in the top half of the 4th. We go to bottom of the 4th. Khaos with a 7-0 lead. Some more of those fine sponsors. Sandlin Iron and Metal. Auto Salvage. 3059 North Hoover. 943 6529. They buy and crush junk cars. They've been in business in this area for 37 years. Now paying top dollars for your vehicle in any condition. They'll even pick up your car for free. How about that deal? Dynamic NC out in Rose Hill. Leader in the aerospace innovations. Thank you for their contribution to this team. South Central Radon. 316-734-8916. Radon measurement and mitigation. Call Nick Delpergang. He'll do a great job for you. Leading it off for all clans will be Talon in a 7-0 game, led by Khaos. We're at the bottom half of the 4th. Ball just out of the zone. 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Chloe steps in. With no outs. Up out of the zone. For ball 1. One ball, no strikes to Chloe. She'll be followed by Kinley. Ball twisted foul again. These girls are out in front of that changeup. Strike 1. 1-1. Claire is back at third base for this inning. Carly is back out at right field. 1-1 is the count to Chloe. Up out of the zone for ball 2. Ball off the fist, twisted foul into her own dugout. Chloe looks at a 2-2 count now, looking to move her teammate around. Two. Twisted on foul again. Chloe putting Ella to work, fouling off the stuff she doesn't like, hoping to drive something she does. The 2-2. Ball down the first base line, pulled just foul for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to Kinley. Ball out to Carly, left field. She's going back. She's right field. She's going back. She's not going to get there. It drops in the gap. Chloe rounds second, heading to third. Bryce cuts it, runs it in, and keeps those runners at second and third. A great piece of hitting by Kinley. Gets herself a double. So now runners on second and third for all clans with 1 down. That'll bring up Abigail. She'll be followed by Ryan. Strike on that outside corner. The 0-1. Back to, it gets through Ella. Run scores. Chloe comes in to score, as well as Kinley for 2 runs scored. Narrows the gap for Khaos. 7-2 is now the lead for Khaos. Up steps from Ryan. Ball gets away from Olivia. Runner stays put at first. The 1-0. 2-0. Ball gets through Olivia. Right here, Olivia. Gets past. 2-0 is the count. Runner advances to second. 2-0. Ball out to left field. It gets down. Run scores. On the double. Run scores. 3-7 is now the lead with 1 down.
Come on, Faye.
Runner at second. Ball to Georgia at short.
Good job, Faye.
Coach Nate calls for interference. They were late at first on the throw. They're going to discuss interference. So we'll wait to see what their decision comes to. Runner at first is out, they call her. But she moves her player to third on the interference. On the interference, they're discussing again. The field umpire saying that girl going to third should be out. They straighten it out. Plate umpire makes the correct call. So runner is able to take third. And the runner at first is out. So we got 2 down. Runner at third. 3 runs have been pushed across this bottom half by all clans. And they trail the games 3-7. Kylie steps in. Claire snares it down the line at third. Safe at first. Pulls Riley off of the bag. 4-7 is the lead as a run comes in. Out by Coach Nate. 4 runs have been pushed across by all clans. The score narrows 7-4 with 2 down. Go back to the top of the lineup. Sophie will be up for all clans with 2 down. Coach Nate concludes the conference in the circle. And we resume. Runner at first for all clans. 2 down. They've pushed 4 runs across thus far, this bottom half of the 4th. And trail the game now, 4-7. Khaos looking to shut this inning down. Foul ball. Into the turf. Sophie steps in. Ball to short. Georgia Fields makes the play at second for 3 outs. A healthy 4 runs taken by all clans. The bottom half of that inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Khaos leading the game 7-4. Anybody on a hot day like we got today, get yourself an Apex Energy drink, apexenergydrink.com. Keep your focus and stamina. Sustain your energy with 0 sugars, 0 crash. Drink that all day flavor. Garrett Pepper at Pepper Real Estate, Keller Williams Group, your hometown partners. Give them a call if you're in the market or looking to sell. 316-992-0375. Great place if you're hungry is Chicken Max, home of the better chicken sandwich. Check out all their locations in Wichita, particularly the Central and Tyler. Wild Horse Stone, building stone, landscaping, outdoor living kits, engraving, and lots more. Great people over there, located at 4223 West 31st. 944-3900 or wildhorsestone.com. We start this 5th with the top of the lineup, Bryceland. She looks at the ball, out of the zone. Bryce will be followed by Allie. Bryce trickles one out. She'll reach safely as she legs it out with that speed. Runner at first as Allie steps up with no outs. The swinging bunt is always a good surprise. Up steps Allie. She'll be followed by Georgia. Bryce goes on the pitch, ball out of the zone. Bryce is able to take second on the steal. Runner's now a runner in scoring position. 1 ball, no strikes to Allie. She'll be followed by Georgia. The top of this 5th. Khaos looking to get some of those runs back they surrendered in the bottom half of the 4th. Allie peels one out. Twist foul. For strike 1. One's the count to Allie. Allie squares the bunt, chips it foul. 1-2.
You got 2 on or 2-6?
1-2's the count to Allie with no outs. Bryce tying her shoe there at second. Allie pushed one to left field. It drops in front of the left fielder. Left field decides to throw it home to keep Bryce honest at third. So Allie takes the opportunity to go to second. Runners at first or second and third with no outs. Georgia steps in. The meat of the lineup for Khaos. She'll be followed by Olivia. Ball up at the shoulders for ball one. Bryce at third, looking to score, as well as Allie at second. The 1-0 to Georgia. Puts one to right center. Center field gets her glove on it and makes a great catch. Great catch by center. But a sac fly for Georgia. Pushes across the 8th run. Up steps Olivia.
Number 19, Olivia Garcia.
Up steps Olivia with Allie at second. Chops to third. Third grabs. Gets Olivia at first. Allie advances to third with 2 down. Sydney steps in, and she'll be followed by Riley. Be picky here, be picky. Sydney pushes one to second. Gets over her glove. That ball had some legs on it as it was in the air. It grew a set of wings as it never died. It just kept going. So Sid's able to get a base hit and score Allie all in one. 9-4 is now the advantage. Up steps Riley with Sydney at first. She'll be followed by Sophia. Squares the bunt. Lays down a bunt. Pulls it foul. Nine, 4 is the advantage for Khaos. Top of this 5th inning. With 2 down. Puts one back to the pitcher. Shortstop gathers the ball. Fielder's choice gets Sydney at second for 3 outs. Khaos is able to nab 2 runs back and lead in the middle of the 5th, 9-4. Yeah. Four to 9 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Presumably the last chance for all clans. Back behind the plate will be Katie. At third, returning will be Lily. Change in left field. Carly will take the duties. Sydney will take a break, get out of the sun for a bit. Here we go, bottom of the fifth. Last chance for all clans. They counter here with Maddie to lead them off. Tina will be on deck with Taylor in the hole. Ball, base hit, solid base hit to left field. Oh, gets through Carly's legs. Madison round second, gets into third. Batter hits a triple. No outs. Runner at third with no outs. Up steps Tina. Looking to drive in a run. Ball, base hit to center field. Drives in Madison. Five-9 is the lead narrowed. Timeout by Coach Nate. We'll have a change in the circle. Sydney will come in. Takes a break. Sydney comes in a 5-9 or 9-5 game with the runner at first. No outs. First batter she'll face will be Talon, followed by Chloe and Kinley. Field umpire goes to tell Sydney the scenario as she readies herself. Tina goes to first for the all clans after her base knock to center field. Talon steps in with no outs, runner at first. First offering, ball peeled foul.
You see it, baby, see it.
Strike one. The 0-1 to Taylor. Ball reached down on the changeup for a base hit. Carly bobbles again in left field. Runner comes in. Triple for the batter. Switch at left field. Claire goes to left. Six to 9 is the advantage for Khaos. Chloe steps in. No outs. Runner at third. Strike one. Runner at third. No outs. Bottom half of this fifth. Peeled straight back for strike 2. Oh, 2 is the count to Chloe. Just missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Great chaser pitch. Great discipline by Chloe to lay off of it. She'll be followed by Kinley. The 1-2. Ball to foul territory. Riley is able to find it in the air. Make the squeeze for the first out. Up steps Kinley for all clans with her runner at third for teammate with 1 down. 9-6 is the lead for Khaos. Ball straight up. It gets into the screen for foul ball. Strike 1. Oh, 1's a count to the batter. The 0-1. Ball straight up to Georgia, or to Lily. It was fading away from Georgia, so Lily calls her off and makes a squeeze for 2 outs. 2 down now. Runner remains at third for all clans. That ball definitely looked like it was going towards Georgia, but it drifted over to Lily, so she made the call. And the squeeze for 2 outs. All clans down to their final out here. And Abigail will step in. Ball out to right. Ball gets beyond. Bryce drops in for a base hit. 7-9 is the score. Ryan steps in with a runner at second. Khaos having some trouble closing out the game. Two down, runner at second. Ball outside for ball 1. Ryan steps in. 1 ball, no strikes to her. Ball to Georgia. Safe at third. Georgia goes on the fielder's choice. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. A cavalcade of errors and mishaps for Khaos. Makes a yawner an interesting game. 2 down, 7-9 is the lead. Strike 1. Ball caught the corner. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Up out of the zone for ball 1. One and one's the count to the batter. Two down. Ball up in foul territory. Riley's trying to get there. Can't quite put a squeeze on it. Nobody calls it. Ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you got 2 on you.
1-2 is the count to the batter.
2 on you. Anything close?
One ball, 2 strikes. Runners remain at the corners for all clans. 7-9, they're trailing, looking to tie it up or better. Up out of the zone. for 2-2. Runner takes second. 2-2. Runner takes second. Runner's in scoring position now. 2-2's the count to the batter. Just misses on that outside corner. Full count. Full count to Peyton. Runners at second and third. Swung on for strike 3. Puts her away, and Khaos takes the game. Score 9-3 and a nail biter on the opening game of this Cinco de Mayo tournament. We want to thank everybody who watched this. Thank you for joining us. We hope to see you at 3 o'clock for their next game. So from Dekarsky Park, a good start for Khaos, winning in a nail biter, 9-7, against a hard-charging good team called All Clans from Okmulgee, Oklahoma. Thank you for all you for watching. We hope you'll join us at 3. So from Dekarsky Park, this is Dane saying thank you for joining us. And as always,